I'm so sleepy. I'm gonna fall asleep in the Bonnie jail. Bonnie and Clyde prison. There ain't gonna be shit in here. Big hole. Why is this thing... why is it homing in? What is this flesh technology? Innard meat. Oh, you can jump on the jars. Can you handle this truth? No way. Really? No way. It can't be real. No fucking way. I refuse to believe that image. Oh man, that reminds me of like, there was some YouTube video. There was a video titled like, identifying luck in Mario Party something. I don't remember what Mario Party game. But I was like, whoa, that's a cool concept. Like a video about like the luck calculations and like how luck factors into certain mini games, and then it's just a fucking video essay like, I played Mario Party when I was a child and it was good. Just like the they were I would argue about it. But actually I wouldn't, because I trust that they've done the math. I'm not very good at statistics or probabilities. As a joke, but play it straight. What? Then it's not a joke anymore. Ah! It's like a joke at the expense of the viewer who thinks you're serious. It's like a little mean-spirited, but also deserved. The issue with like trying to make a joke about that type of thing is like there's a fine line between a video where someone is just talking about their feelings on a game or like going point by point about parts of it or whatever. There's a fine line between a video like that that's bad and one that's good, and a lot of it just comes down to the charisma or the way it's written. The charisma of the video maker or the way the video is written. Because sometimes those stupid videos can be good. So, like, bemoaning the format, it's tough. What's an insane take that you would have? You have to have an insane take about... how about... Sonic Unleashed. What would you say? What would really, like, force the entire community that you've cultivated against you? An entire video about how Mario 64 is really good and people have been hating on it for too long. Just pretend like you're in some alternate reality. But you're really angry at the haters. Oh, God. When I think about, like, critical analysis of Sonic the Hedgehog, I always think of that fucking video. It's crazy that the same guy made these two videos. There's this video about Ocarina of Time that's very well made, about, like, how the plot is much more sad than it looks like on initial inspection, about like the fact that the character Link ages but he doesn't get to experience childhood and all this other shit. And it's a very well made video. And that guy also made a video about how do we fix Sonic in the modern era, and he like redesigns what Sonic looks like, gives him a little backpack, and makes him basically the most generic indie game platforming character you've ever seen. Other mum. Oh, no, we think about Other M because it's insane. Really bad things are really interesting. Sometimes, not all the time. Oh. You subtly drag them towards Mario 64 until the last section of the video is just a Mario 64 ROM hack with like a model imported in of the original game. Let's think about how to make Horizon Zero Dawn a better franchise. And then the last 10 seconds is just the Horizon Zero Dawn main character in the Mario 64 engine. Ah. Oh, you mean you just like, you do the thing where you take the code for Mario 64, like the Mario player entity, the actor code, and you just put it into whatever game you're saying, this is how we make it better. What would be a fun game to do that with? It's gotta, like, actually, I don't know. Dark Souls, the PC version of Dark Souls has to have a pretty extensive collection of mod tools at this point. I would think. It has to. There was like that mod that, what was that guy? I don't remember, like Iron Pineapple or some motherfucking, some Souls YouTuber guy. They did like a big mod of Dark Souls that adds like Halo weapons into it and things. So that must mean that Dark Souls has a pretty good set of mod tools. So theoretically, I think you could get the Mario 64 stuff working in that. I don't know. What do you think the Mario 64... that thing is available on GitHub. I think it's C code. So that sounds awful. Man, dude, what the hell does Pythonic mean? Python's fucking lame. Even JavaScript is cooler than Python. Because you look up, like, what can you do with Python? What is Python good for? And everyone's like, Python's good for everything. But it sucks. It's really slow. Huh? That sounds like it's good for nothing. Except JavaScript is readable too. Data analysis. I don't even know what Python does with data analysis that makes it better than anything else. JavaScript is bad, but I like it because I understand the badness better than other things. For finding things? What is a treehouse number? I have heard of Numberphile. What? Eve is in Python? They must have, like, created their own 3D engine for it? There's no way that there was a 3D engine available in Python when they were developing Eve. A treehouse number is a number where is really close to an integer. I don't know what the significance of that is. Like, why would you want a number that is e to the pi times square root of a number? Like, is that a useful calculation? Is that a number that, like, models anything? Both the server and the client software for Eve are developed in stackless Python, a variant of the Python programming language. Blah, blah, blah. That's still pretty crazy. Client software would be the game, yeah. I would think. Server is the thing that processes all the stuff that the clients are doing. I'm not even going to pretend I understand half of the things that Kaze does in his videos. A lot of it is just like geometric calculations, but making them faster by making them like pre-calculated or having estimates. It's the same thing with like that old thing that everyone freaked out about with the funny line in Quake that says evil fucking bit hack operation or whatever. Is there an item up there? Can I get up there? No. Well, it's 3D math, but it's doing 3D math as efficiently as humanly possible. because you got to calculate it every single frame, and you're on a fucking piece of shit Nintendo 64. You either do it as fast as physically possible, or you do it with as little stored values as possible. I think it's mostly doing it with as little data in memory as possible with the N64, because the N64 has no memory. Ugh. Yep, lookup tables. Yep. Ugh. Yeah, Python is a scripting language. Everyone always goes on and on about, oh, it's a scripting language, it's a scripting language. I still don't even fully understand, like... I want to go home, then edge. I think the advantage of a scripting language is you can write the really, really basic shit in a fast language, and then you can write the less basic shit in an easier to understand language, like Python. But to me, that just makes me think, just fucking write it all in the lower language. Don't be a pussy. Edge. Edge. Like, that's fundamentally what Game Maker is. Game Maker is, like, if you made your game engine in C, and then you made a new scripting language called Game Maker, and gave that to most of your developers, so that they could, like, implement the game logic without having to reference, like, very specific engine things, like, I don't know, the core chunks of it. So they can call a funny function like render a guy instead of looking through all the documentation or all of the functions that are like put 3D triangle blah, 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 mesh create. Yeah, but no one's stopping you from just writing it all in C. You just, like, create more layers of abstraction still in C, and you can keep going and whatever. Oh, no, I moved a little too far forward. Ow. Yeah, exactly, Vice. You're, like, writing C++ in more of a scripty way, because Unreal Engine has already given you 1 trillion helper functions and like basic logic for running your game, and you're like scripting the rest of it. But you're not really scripting it because it's all in C++, so technically you could still do crazy engine hacks that you're never gonna do. Oh, leave me alone. Damn it, I went the wrong way. Oh no. Wrong way down the tube. Oh, jeez. Pots. Man, I was a lot deeper in here than I remembered being. Oh, it goes down. Whoa. There's no way it's going to wait for me. It waits. This is a genuine elevator. That's funny. There's a pair here. Supposedly. Oh, I see. Oh, I thought that was just going to be a jar, not a flesh jar. Miss! Miss! Oh! Damn, that is a strong weapon art. Wow. Oh, it's being boosted because I have those talismans on. I think it's only being boosted once over, just by the Shard of Alexander. Oh, this is the only one I have equipped. Wow, just that one increases the damage that much? That's crazy. Why was that message so weird? Which one? Oh, this one? Well, it's on a button. What? Wait, really? No way. What? No. What? Huh? What? The gesture has nothing to do with anything. He's fucking with me. For a second, I thought that the message was saying, yeah, you have to do a gesture to call the elevator. That would be psychotic. They wouldn't. Whoa. Boo. I don't know yet, Zarp. It looks like that it's blocked off by like a shadow thing, and you need a fire to get in there, which probably means you need to beat like one of the final bosses from this whole DLC. But yeah, when it comes to game engines, I think it's always good to try recreating the base level components of a game engine, or like the base level components of something that you use yourself, just to get a better understanding of like where it could go wrong. First off, precious item. Necessary item. Well, I don't have an option at this point. It doesn't look like I can go back up. Can it? I really can't go back up. There's no path back. What the heck? This is weird. I have to sacrifice my 200,000 souls if I don't have the right thing down here. Oh. Ugh. No, I think you should engine dev if you are just interested in getting a better understanding of, like, principles behind all this stuff. If you get, like, super far in on some engine that you've been used to the entire time, and then you decide, you know, actually, I don't really like Unity. You're gonna be not having fun swapping to anything else. But maybe if you have a better understanding of how engines work at a baseline, it'll be a little smoother. I'm not saying it's like, you have to do this. I'm just saying, like, it's nice to do it. It'll make you more well-rounded. You'll understand some things better. What the hell? I'm fucked! Oh! Oh, I'm not afraid of you. You have no health. I ain't afraid. I wonder if I'm gonna become afraid. Oh, stop it. What is that? Ah, fog! He's spewing squid ink at me. There's no way that this is the full boss. That was the whole boss? Why was he so weak? Okay. Well, I don't think I needed a necessary item at all. Those messages at the front of the door are pussy messages. Ugh. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I'm saying, no, learning your engine is different from learning base concepts about how engines work. It really depends on what you're looking for here. Like, if you're trying to be a solo dev who makes a whole fucking video game, then yeah, maybe not. But if you're someone who is trying to be employed on other game projects, being efficient, or not efficient, but being knowledgeable about how a game engine works is probably extremely helpful. Also, engine is not just like... Oh yeah, we all use Unreal Engine. Whoa! Jesus! There it goes. Engine is not just, yeah, we use Unreal Engine for our video game development. Because it's always stacks of engines. Unreal is the base engine. Guaranteed, all this shit at Square Enix, all this shit at other companies that use Unreal Engine, they have like an engine on their engine. It's always more layers of abstraction. Cracked pot I'll never use. No, I will not. Man, that's all that's down here? Something feels wrong. Did I just get anything of note? Oh yeah, the cracked pot, that's what I got, yes! Yes! What can I do with the cracked pot? I don't have that many hefty pots. This is lame. Only got like 3 types of hefty pot. Yeah. Yeah, but I can't make the volcano pots easily. The mats for them. Gas stones. Found in the ruined forges? That's like those mine shafts. Oh. I've been down a couple of them mine shafts. Ah, motherfuckers be ratting. Ah, these sons of bitches. Oh, I ain't no rat. Okay, this may have been a short stream. I have other rat-related obligations. Bye-bye.